Chidima.
Yes, sir.
Waiting be the case.
Okay, sir.
Please.
The case narration be say the alleged talk say they be members of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Bring the rest of the members in. Now, from what I hear.
Yes, sir.
The report where I received.
Yes, sir.
They are national president.
Yes, sir.
Some people go fabricate lie against them.
Yes, sir.
Set them up.
Yes, sir.
Using nap tip.
Yes, sir.
To talk say in they do human trafficking.
Thank you, sir.
The same nap tip where they attack, then they use to attack Dr. Ottavo of our Alliance Hospital. Oh, so no be the first time where then they use nap tip to destroy people be this. According to what I hear, take a near that one. What I hear be say,
sir.
after then set them up with nap tip, we then go detain them for 14 days.
Yes, sir.
Within the 14 days where he did detention,
Yes, sir.
some few people can't come up,
Yes, sir.
can't arrange,
Yes, sir.
make one kangaroo mago arrangement,
Yes, sir.
come put acting president
Yes,
just
sir.
14 days.
Yes, sir.
For allegations we una never establish, una never confirm.
Thank you, sir.
Una no even show concern, say una national president, we una know to an extent.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, they arrange,
Yes, sir.
put somebody
Yes, sir.
and one person again
Yes, sir.
to take over in seat.
Yes, sir.
Now, matter can go. For they can carry and go
Court.
FCT High Court.
Maitamasa.
Case go. It can't get judgment.
Yes, sir.
Discharged
And acquitted.
and acquitted.
Yes, sir.
Him too on his own can't carry them go National Industrial Court.
Yes, sir.
He can't get judgment.
Yes, sir.
To reinstate them.
Yes, sir.
To give them all in benefit.
Yes, sir.
And entitlement.
Yes, sir.
But they here say those monkey, they still go use FCT police.
Yes, sir.
To intimidate and harass the substantive president of this National Association of Senior Staff
of Nigeria.
Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
They go barricade the place, begin to harass this man and the people,
Yes,
the good
sir.
people.
Yes, sir.
This man no take laws, him and him people no take laws into their hands.
Yes, sir.
They can't call the commissioner of police, Igwe,
Yes, sir.
tell and say, see judgment where we get to,
Yes,
Nami
sir.
be the legitimate president of this Senior Staff Association, Senior Civil Servants Association of Nigeria.
They go meet him, allegedly.
When they meet him, tell
Yes,
him,
sir.
he say, no, he can't give them some police to escort them, go back to make them open the office.
Yes, sir.
Those police were from resistance that time.
Yes, sir.
Come begin the fight the police where CP send.
Yes, sir.
Make we hear from them.
Thank you, sir.
Where are the other people?
Outside.
I know they lie hypocrites. Make una enter. Una hide una face so that they go talk say una be good people. Bring them in. Make una enter inside. I know they like that kind of thing. If we they fight, make we fight together.
They hear now.
Your name na.
Innocent Bola Odu,
And now you be the.
National President, Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The number waiting president.
Number one.
When I don't been get president before.
Yes, number 7 in the history of the association.
So you go say the 7th.
The 7th president of Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Your name na. So people go stand.
Comrade Mrs. Rahab Megari, I'm the National Treasurer.
Thank you. Your name na.
Isioma Bola Odu. I'm a civil servant and the wife of the national president.
My name is Comrade Abba Hassan, a two-time chairman of Federal Ministry of Health and an assistant director of the ministry.
Thank you.
My name is Babatunde Adeusi. I'm the I'm a legal practitioner in Abuja, managing partner of Law Sector and Partners. I'm the lawyer of the national president, the person who obtained the judgment at the National Industrial Court.
Thank you. No, leave them. Come. Make una introduce ourselves.
My name is Comrade Taiwo Kunlere. I'm from Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation.
My name is Comrade Mohamed Hassan. I'm from Ministry of Health.
I'm Comrade Dr. Jonathan Aligbe. I've been a National Vice President of the Union. I've been a member of the NEC for about 18 years. I'm a Deputy Director in the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. I'm still a member of the Union.
My name is Salah Agomi Aminu from Ministry of Defense.
My name is Tarela Tonfa from Ministry of Defense.
Comrade Bara Gamaliel Acho, the Acting Secretary General Association of Senior Civil Servants.
My name is Mike Ehime, Chief of Staff to the National President.
My name is Comrade Oliver A.M. Chairman from Association of Senior Civil Servants Nigeria.
Comrade Kalumba, Federal Ministry of Information. Sir.
My name is Nakaye Mohammed from Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs.
Comrade Achua Steve from Ministry of Defense.
Comrade Ayo Sunday from Association.
Comrade Rifkatu Usman from Humanitarian.
My name is Blessing Francis from Ministry of Defense.
My name is Mrs. Aneke Nkiru from Accountant General of the Federation.
My name is Abdullah Farouk from Ministry of Health.
My name is Tarela Tonfa from Ministry of Defense.
My name is Mr. Surajuddin Alade, Federal Ministry of Health.
Sonny Ochinyabo Association.
Adebola Kende from the Association.
My name is Mohammed Ibn Mahmoud, Federal Minister of Health.
Comrade Adeji Glory from the Association.
Comrade Mary Unoma Oyana from Association.
It's Emilio Mohammed, Federal Minister of Health.
Joseph Ako Peter, Federal Minister of Health.
Uchibo Edwin, Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria.
Tokora Austin from the Association.
Are you with them? Introduce yourself.
My name is Adeyenu Rio, consultant to the National President.
Yeah. Just we could shift small so that other people, this camera, who will never introduce. Yeah, una here.
Yeah. I'm Comrade Andrew Emilize, an Assistant Director with Federal Ministry of Education and former Chairman of Oyo State Association of Senior Civil Servants and equally former TUC Chairman of Oyo State.
I'm Comrade Usino Christian from Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology.
I'm Comrade Yusuf Halidu, Federal Minister of Health.
No, they fear the mic.
I've already introduced them.
When I don't introduce myself, who never introduce? Stand up, sir. Chairman.
Comrade Elias Ame Iduku from Association.
Captain Ta from Association.
So everybody don't introduce themselves. Okay.
Comrade Orishamoyewa, Chief Accountant from Federal Sub Treasury, Abuja.
So everybody don't introduce themselves. Now, we dey here now. We won't start this case now. We not go allow lawyer to talk first. But we go hear from the national president himself, make he tell us what he passed through from the day where they fabricate this allegation on top of him. Over to you.
Thank you, sir, Ordinary President. Like I said, my name is Comrade Bola Audu Innocent, National President, Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria. I was elected on the 29th of July 2020 as the National President at our National Delegate Conference that happens once every 4 years. And immediately I took office, I noticed that a lot of things were not what we were thinking it was. Because when you are outside and you are not in the kitchen cabinet, you will not know what is going on. And so after a while, like about a month to when I took office, I had this Secretary General who retired now in 2022 December, who came to me and said, what he would want me to do is that there was this small Ghana of go bag that were filled with checks.
Ghana must go.
Yes, Ghana must go.
Which be his name?
Alade Bashiru Lawa.
Where he retired from?
Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria. Before then, he has been the Secretary General before I came in as the National President. He has worked with about 4 or more presidents before me.
Okay.
And so I was like one of those presidents that came in. And I queried, why would you bring Ghana must go of checkbooklets for me to sign?
Oh, for you to sign?
Yes, blank checks.
Not for accountability's sake.
This is the National Treasurer now. Not for accountability's sake. That I should sign. Since his office is in Lagos and me, I'm resident in Abuja. That's how they have been doing it. I objected to it. I said, no, I'm not going to do that.
So for you to sign the checks in advance?
In advance, thank you, sir. To sign the checks in advance. I said, me, I'm an accountant. I work with the Office of the Accountant General. If this is a tradition that is here, we need to change this tradition. Because I don't want to get into trouble. It's people's money, it's not my money. I should be able to account for every kobo that was entrusted to me. And so he did not really like it. We quarreled over it. But I felt as the president, I gave him directives because he is not a member of the union. He is an employee of the union. The union employed them to work for us. So you take instructions from me. It's what I want you to do, you will do. But he had become an octopus before I got here, sir.
Grounded.
Yes, very grounded. He didn't like it. In fact, we had a lot of quarrel over this issue, and I refused. And even my national treasurer complained. He said, President, how can we be signing check for this man that is in Lagos? We are in Abuja. That who will account for the money? I said, me, I will not do that too. But after a while, he came again and said, okay, I am new. I should know that they are the ones that worked for me to be the president of this association. If I'm not going to work with them, they know what to do. You know, subtle threats and all of that here and there. I ignored it because I knew that my election was a national election. You can't just threaten me. He came again and said, do I know that he is going to be retiring next year? That was like after about a month. Again from that day. He'll be retiring by next year. And he would have loved me if I could allow him to stay on a little while. And I was like, you are going to be 65 years next year, and you are lobbying that I should allow you to stay on a little while.
Remember, we are going to call him.
Of course, no problem. You want me to allow you to stay on a little while? There are so many staffs that we have been grooming that can take the position and do the same job. He also didn't like it. This was where he concluded that I was not going to work with him because whatever he's putting before me, I'm resisting it and not allowing him what he wants. He's surprised that I'm the first president that he's telling anything, and I will not do it. I want to have my way. Yes, he will see how I'm going to have my way in this, he will show me. Shortly after that, sir, this was around October/November of that year. That was 2020. By February 2021, I was in my office having a meeting with some of the CWC members, and some officers came, they introduced themselves, they said they were from NAPTIP, and that they have come to invite me. My treasurer was there at that meeting. We all followed them to NAPTIP.
They didn't know when to invite you.
Now, only just
middle of the meeting.
Yes, they came in at the middle of the meeting. And the officer who led them was Suleiman Al-Khali.
Did they send you a letter before?
No letter, nothing. They did not even write my agency or even write the union to invite me. Interagency collaboration didn't happen. NAPTIP.
Okay.
So the DG of NAPTIP then was Suleiman Imram, the current Minister for State Police Affairs. She was the DG of NAPTIP at that time. And we followed them dutifully like obedient Nigerians, and we got to their office. And they said, I am under arrest. I said, hey, for what now? They said, child trafficking. I said, child trafficking. In fact, that minute I was confused. Everybody that came with me were confused.
Talk to
is that how easy it is to arrest somebody? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Is there a complaint against me? They said, I will know later. I said, no, let me know. And so I had to send for my lawyers. And they didn't show me anybody who complained. Neither was there any petition against me. To cut a long story short, that was how they kept me for 14 days.
14 days?
14 days in their facility. While I was inside their facility, no member, apart from the treasurer, one ex-official, and the staffs of the secretariat in Abuja, this same Secretary General Alade Bashir Olawa never came to visit me. Nor did the other members even care to say, let us call our president or go and see what happened, or to even find out anything from him. I was kept there. The second day I was arrested, this Alade Bashir Olawa called a meeting. By our constitution, he has no powers to call a meeting. If you look at Rule 13.9 of our constitution, he cannot call a meeting without the approval of the president. He called a meeting to lie to them, denigrate me, say all kinds of things about me, and all of that, and told nobody to visit me in the detention.
Was any of you in attendance that day? Una day? Okay, una go talk, waiting he talk.
So that they should not visit me, that it has been confirmed that I'm a trafficker. I even have a hotel in Mararaba where I traffic from, and all of that and all of that. And if anybody is trying to call me, the DSS will come after the person. All their phone numbers are tracked. They are going to take me out and all of that. They shouldn't bother themselves anymore about me, that I am a gunner. And so, luckily enough, at that meeting, I was made to understand that they had concluded that I should step aside and my deputy take over as the acting president, which is also not in our constitution. And so I came out, I tried to, on the 8th of March, I was released, and I tried to see if I could make peace and let's move our union forward, let's not quarrel, because I don't know who I'm quarreling with, and all of that. But all of them, nobody wanted to listen to me. I had seen from that point onward that it was a coup, because there was nobody who was listening again to me. They had made up their mind, you are going to do anything with this man or you relate with him, we are going to take you out like we are taking out the staffs now. By the end of this matter, about 20 to 25 of the staffs were sent out of the organization. Just because of a matter they didn't know anything. They were just showing pity, sympathy. They wanted everybody to do the right thing. The FCT High Court issued a court order that they should maintain status quo while they listen to the order of court. They didn't obey. Because what they wanted to do was, after their meeting, they decided that they were going to, we have three arms of the CWC. We have the NEC and the National Delegate Conference. The CWC is the Central Working Committee. We have the National Executive Council. Then we have the National Delegate Conference. The National Delegate Conference holds every 4 years, once in every 4 years. But the CWC is like the management committee that runs the affairs of the union every day. So the CWC was the one who held the meeting. And the constitution of the union is you cannot hold a meeting if the president is not present. It does not give anybody the power. Even to call that meeting, you cannot call a meeting if the president has not directed that you should call a meeting. But they went ahead, called this meeting, held it. And when I now came out of detention, I saw that they were going to now hold a National Executive Council meeting to rectify the decision of the CWC. Because if that does not rectify, it cannot hold. And I approached the FCT High Court. And the FCT High Court also gave an injunction that they should...
FCT High Court?
Yes, FCT High Court. There was an order of court that the status quo ante bellum should be maintained. And they were properly served. They refused it, ignored it, disobeyed it, and went ahead to hold that neck. in Abuja here, rectifying illegality. So having rectified that illegality, they carried on as if nothing happened. I must place on record here today that 3 days after I was released, DSS invited me. There was already a petition waiting for me while I was even in inactive detention to the DSS. I went to the DSS. Those ones having interviewed me and they did their 1 or 2 investigations, they asked me to go. If they need me, they'll call me. Because they went to NAPTIP. It was later I knew that.
Let's appreciate DSS now. Their work no get corner.
They went to NAPTIP while I was in their office there. I didn't know. It was later I knew. And when they got to NAPTIP and NAPTIP told them they just released me 2 days ago, they knew I was not lying to them. So that was when they asked me to go, that if they need me, they will call me. Up to today, the headquarters never called me again. Apart from DSS, I got to the office, and they had petitioned to ICPC. While still inside NAPTIP detention, then they had written petition to ICPC, they had written petition to DSS, they had written petition to Code of Conduct Bureau. They had written petition to Nigeria Immigration Services. Claiming that my passports, I have 2 international passports with 2 different names, that immigration should place me on no-fly zone, no-fly list, and all of that. So what they did was close the doors around me. One of them was catch me, either kill or imprison me or destroy me. They wrote to the head of service, they wrote to the Ministry of Labor, they wrote a petition to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, they wrote to the FCT Police Command. They wrote to the Civil Service Commission. There's no way they didn't take a petition. So when I came out of detention, it was from one security agency to the other. One security agency to the other. At this time, NAPTIP was still investigating. They had not charged the case to court because there was nothing. And at the end, when they were going to court, they arrested me in February. They went to court in July, claiming exploitation of vulnerable. I said, oh, okay.
Not child trafficking.
Not child trafficking, it's exploitation of vulnerable. I said, what is exploitation of vulnerable? My lawyer, we had to try to understand the charges. And then I now remember that the same Alade Bashiru Lawal was somebody I had discussed the issue of surrogacy with in 2019.
Surrogacy,
yes,
which is legal.
As a friend, I just told him, I said, I would have loved to do surrogacy if I could. That was where it ended. It didn't go beyond that.
And you confided in him,
as a friend. I was the national vice president. He was the secretary general. So we talk even personal issues, we talk them.
You know the word friend, F-R-I-E-N-D, and fiend, without the R. Go and check the meaning.
I will, sir.
Fiend and friend. Continuous.
Okay, sir. So we went to court. The case was in court for 2 years plus. At the end of the case, they were not able to present one evidence before.
NAPTIP could not.
No, there was no evidence. And that was the reason why the case was dismissed and I was discharged and acquitted. When I was discharged and acquitted on the 18th of last year, I was supposed to go back to my position as the president of the union. But before that case ended in NAPTIP, they had had a series of meetings, one to finally say they have expelled me from the union as the president. Up to now, they still never heard from me. Nobody gave me the opportunity to even appear before the National Executive Council to even explain yourself or appear anywhere to say your own side of the story. Unlike I'm here and I'm saying it, you call them to, and they will say their own side of the story. There was nothing like that. Nothing like that happened. So what they were doing was carrying on with impunity upon impunity upon impunity. So when I knew that they had said they have expelled me, so I approached the National Industrial Court. I said, no, it's a labor-related matter. I cannot be a president that was elected to serve a 4-year tenure, and 1 or 2 persons, because they don't like my policy or my face, would want to just truncate it. What about the over 500,000 people we represent in Nigeria? What am I going to stand up to tell them in the future?
500,000?
Yeah, we have up to that member in Nigeria because we represent the states, the state civil services. We unionize their level 7 to 17. All the federal agencies, we unionize their level 7 to 17. So at the end, the whole thing pointed to the fact that at the industrial court, they did every trade the case. Their lawyer, one barrister Johnson Isezoba, did everything to frustrate the case at the industrial court, including petitioning the judge that was handling the case.
Now in work they do.
At all. And so we got judgment just on the 9th of this month that is ending today. When we now got judgment on the 9th of this month, it was in my favor, and then I put a call across to all of them, and I said, this thing has lasted for too long. Let's come together and work together.
Yeah.
Even that I'm not angry with anybody, that all the things that happened along the way, the man who caused the problem has left the union. But his surrogates he pulls there still takes instruction from him till today. And so the judgment was delivered on the night, but the judge could not release the CTC until about 5 days after. And when I got the CTC, I decided to say, okay, I knew that the day the judgment was delivered, because they lost, they wrote a petition.
Did they appeal the judgment?
Sir?
Did they appeal the judgment?
No. What they call appeal, I don't understand, because it's a National Industrial Court judgment. Now, sir, when that day the judgment was delivered, we were told in the evening that they had gone to FCT Police Command to say that hoodlums were coming to those who lost. His cronies that are in the office occupying while this matter lasted, they had written to the commissioner of FCT that some hoodlums are planning to come and attack the secretariat. They didn't tell the CP that there was a judgment where they lost. So that one deployed policemen to them.
CP Igwe?
Yes, deployed policemen to that place. And so when we now got
ensure safety.
Yeah, to ensure safety, security. Because the story they told him was that hoodlums were coming to attack the place. And so when we now got the CTC, I now wrote to the Igwe that I'm aware that some people have placed policemen in my office, but please give me police to escort me to the office. This is the CTC. And Igwe gave us policemen to escort me to the office. When we got to the office, the minute they cited us, the policemen there with the staffs there locked themselves inside the office and locked the gate from the inside.
Including the policemen?
Including the policemen. They were all armed.
So, no be CP Igwe send those policemen?
He's the one that sent them there. But
now,
he didn't.
He know fit to withdraw them, come back.
Why he didn't withdraw them, I don't know.
They begin to shoot each other.
So it was a big quarrel between the policemen. The ones inside were quarreling with the ones outside.
The same Nigerian police.
The same Nigerian police, FCT here.
Nigerian police and Niger police.
Nigerian police and Nigerian police. Sir.
Oh, not Nigerian police and Niger police.
No.
Nigerian police and Nigerian police.
Yes, sir.
Under the same FCT command.
Under the same commissioner.
The
sir.
same. Continue.
Yes, and so we were there, we were just looking at them. They even sent an assistant commissioner of police operations to come and talk to the ones inside to open the door. They refused.
Wait. Assistant commissioner of police.
Yes, operations.
Yes. FCT.
Yes, FCT. Yes.
Was sent by Igwe
to go and
come and talk to this policeman that he had earlier deployed.
Yes.
For them to return to base.
Yes,
they refused.
They refused. They refused to open the door. So we were at that position for a long time. Then the Igwe now invited all of us to come to his office. At least the heads, myself, and some of those who locked themselves inside. Then we now went to his office. And we stated our case. And he said, okay. He didn't know that this was the situation. What they came to tell him initially was that hoodlums were coming to attack that place. But now that he knows that it's a lawful judgment and all of that, we should give him 2 days to consult.
Igwe punish those ones where no take instructions.
I don't know what happened to them, sir.
What was there any sign from his body language that he was offended? Because
we didn't see any signs, sir. We didn't see any signs.
Okay. We now know.
So after 2 days, the meeting was fixed for a Sunday afternoon. By the time we got there, that Sunday afternoon, he asked everybody to come, that both sides should bring everybody. And at that Sunday afternoon, that was like 2 Sundays ago or there, but we were in his office in the afternoon around 2, and we met Simon La, who is the SAN in the Nigerian police. Yeah, Simon La attended that meeting that Sunday afternoon with us.
On behalf of who?
Maybe from headquarters. From headquarters.
Who informed the headquarters?
I think it must be the Commissioner of Police himself.
Okay.
Because he said he was invited to the meeting. And so...
I know the name Simon Law.
Yeah. I think it's the only SAN.
No, you get a case way day for grant. Continue.
So, at that meeting, he asked them to state their case, and when we stated our case, and he said, but this is the judgment of the court now. You can't argue with the judgment of the court.
Who talks so?
Simon La. He educated them there.
We appreciate them now.
He made it very clear to them.
He translated them to them in case they don't understand.
He took the judgment one after the other and explained them. And dissected it to them and told them that what they were doing was wrong. In the presence of the Commissioner
Let's
of Police.
appreciate Simon La. SAN. I tell you not say I know the name and he get one pending matter. Now I say make you continue. Yes, make we appreciate them again.
So at that point, he made them understand that that was where they were claiming that they have appealed. And he looked at them and said, appeal a National Industrial Court judgment?
Yes.
Is a different case.
Sir, you can appeal the judgment from the National Industrial Court.
Yes, sir.
As shoe gets size, now so courts gets size. Area court and magistrate. FCT High Court is equivalent to Federal High Court.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
This National Industrial Court is the same level with High Court. Abi?
Federal High Court.
Federal High Court, yes.
Yes.
So, if they can appeal judgment from the Federal High Court, nothing stops them from appealing a judgment from the National Industrial Court. Although I know I allow you explain, finish.
Okay, so thank you so much.
I'm a law student.
So what he was explaining, that it is a process. That the National Industrial Court is a specialized court for labor matters. And that the appeal processes there is not like the ordinary courts. That one, you have to seek the leave of the court to appeal their judgment. That the only case you can easily appeal at the National Industrial Court judgment are cases of fundamental rights. That if you must appeal, you seek the leave of the lower court. If the lower court denies you, you go to the Court of Appeal and seek their leave before you can even talk of, say, you have appealed.
Senior advocate talking.
Thank you, sir. And so when they now came and said they have appealed, he said, how can you get a judgment on the 9th? You say you have filed an appeal the following day. He asked my lawyer. My lawyer said he was never told of compilation of record or of anything to an appeal, so we are not aware of that appeal. So this is what he was explaining to them, that the processes for appeal were not properly followed. If you say you have appealed, when did you compile records? When did you file at the Court of Appeal? Or when did you file at
when did you seek
for stay? You have not even stayed. You have not asked for leave from the lower court to go and appeal from the same National Court of Industrial Court. And so you cannot come at this meeting and claiming that you have appealed this matter. And so the commissioner now said he has heard the whole thing. He now understands it better. And as such, we should go down and wait for him. Now, he was going to get back to us. So all of us left his office and we came downstairs and we were waiting. After about an hour, he called me up and then my lawyer, and when we got up, he told me that he will get back to us in 2 days' time. I said, okay, no problem. Thank you, sir. So we left him. That was it, sir.
Up till now?
Up till now.
2 days never do.
2 days never do. Then the tenure then was to expire on the 29th, which was 2 days ago. And
your own tenure.
Which, yes, the 4 years was to expire. And the tradition of the union is that it's the sitting president that leads the union to the delegate conference. We needed time to begin to prepare for the delegate conference. When we saw that Igwe's body language, we called several times, we went there, he was not ready to see anybody, he was not picking any call, he sent text message, he was no longer responding to anybody. We said, okay, let's go to our office. We now try to go there. Last week, Wednesday, the minute we got there, his policemen there started shooting tear gas at us.
Igwe's policemen?
I'm telling you, they shot more than 10 canisters of tear gas. 20? Up to us. And so we had to.
Do you have evidence? Yes. Do you have videos?
We even came with a sample of the canisters.
Oh, you give him the second microphone. Give him the second microphone.
He has a mic.
Okay, you say?
My ordinary president, thank you very much, sir, for listening to us. He missed something from the Igwe's office.
Okay.
When we were being in his office as an arbiter, the son totally condemned all their actions from the time that he was detained or invited by the NAPTIP. And at the same time, when we were there, the barrister, God will bless Simon Long. God will bless him, sir.
Amen.
After the meeting, Igwe said that to our president that he is waiting for documentation of this process from Simon Long, who is the only son in the history of Nigerian police. When Simon Long left, he was dissatisfied and said what they have discovered, they are supposed to give security to our president to his office. After a while, this thing didn't happen. That is when Simon Long called and said, write a petition to the IG and copy me. And that petition was submitted to the IG of police and we copy Simon Long. Still up to today, after all said and done, the legal department did a very good job and recommended to the IG of police. As usual, sir, as a Nigerians, PSO1 is sitting on that very particular memo to the IG of police.
That is an allegation.
I get me, sir.
No. You cannot continue. Drop that.
I drop it, sir. I'm an apology, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, we are waiting for them to
Unless you are ready to prove to us that PSO1, PSO1, right?
Yes, sir.
Is sitting.
Because the memo from the legal department, because every memo...
You are not sure. This is the Nigerian police.
Yes, sir. My apologies, sir.
Policeman filed, we die, they lost.
So my apology. I
Talk
would
more of you, we be civilian. So please don't say what you can't substantiate. Thank you very much.
I will draw that statement, my ordinary president. So that is what happened. We were expecting that our president would be given that very particular security because we have been law abiding for 4 good years, Mr. 4 good years. Even some actions that the members will want the president to take, you say no. We are civil, we are organized, we are civil servants, we follow the law. Okay. This is where we are, my president.
With this one,
this is the canister, sir.
Tear gas.
The tear gas.
No opener here.
No. It's containers.
Empty containers.
These are 3 we said we should.
When Nigerian police shoot.
Yes.
At Rona.
Yes, sir. At the night.
More than 40.
Yes. In our secretary, and we have been peaceful with the police. Even sitting there, we have been buying them in granite, taking minerals together.
And then no fear say una go poison the granite.
No. It was in their presence buying the granite.
No, just talk jokingly.
Thank you, Mr.
We go continue this matter tomorrow. We don't hear on our own side, even though we not allow una talk finish. The lawyer never talk. We go reach out to these other people. I tell una waiting I receive as a report. I talk I'm here. Yes. I know they there when those things happen.
Yes, sir.
Them two go come talk their own side of the story tomorrow. then Nigerians go strike a balance and read in between the lines. Anybody will deserve justice, go get justice.
Inshallah.
If make una no dey disappointed, if at the end of the day we discover say na them deserve justice, they must get justice.
Exactly.
Are they prepare on our mind?
Absolutely.
No be every complainant we come here, they win case. They get their own side of the story, we go hear them, we go they collect documents. The letter una send here, una put the judgments of the court and everything. Them too, they go give us counter evidence. But as for progress, we go make progress by the grace of God.
Thank you, man.
Tomorrow, when they talk, una get question, una go ask them. If they get question, they go ask una. JJJ and support make we postpone till tomorrow, say nay. Those again say pur. Coordinates have it. Una hembe lembe. Una fit they go now. We go continue with our case. Make we appreciate them. No forget to carry our microphone go. If you carry microphone come out here, your name don't turn to thief.